Hi guys, and welcome back to another DrAce video, and today we're going to be playing MotoGP 22. It's now time for round 15 of our MotoGP World Championship, and it's time for the Misano World Circuit of Marco Simoncelli. It's time for the San Marino GP. So in pole position we are now, waiting for the red lights to go out, and away we go. It's a brilliant start from the first position, and I honestly think this could be the race where we just completely dominate. I love Misano. You've seen me probably dominating Misano for a lot over my previous videos in the fact of Superbike 22, MotoGP 22 and 21, and any other game that Misano's featured in, we are pretty competitive. So I do believe that this could be a belter of a race for us. So make sure you're subscribed and make sure you hit the like video as well. But now into turn 6, bringing on the power. Might have to consider dropping down the power setting here just to actually make things a little bit interesting, but 3 seconds we are quicker than Ayagura and Aaron Canet behind. We have gone out like a scalded cat, a shot from a pistol. Absolutely dominating already. A green flag to the left hand side there in the LED board, should I say. Someone has made a mistake somewhere, so hopefully whoever there was, it's affected their championship greatly and we win the championship even sooner. Now I have decided on my MotoGP team. If you want me to tell you, let me know in the comments section down below. I can certainly do a little surprise video. Now if you wanted me to keep it to a surprise, also let me know, because I'll try and keep it completely secret until we start our MotoGP season. I'm keen to crack on with the Moto2 season now and get on with MotoGP. I'm very much looking forward to it. I do hope I can make things entertaining by keeping the power setting low and also not upgrading the MotoGP bike at all. I think if I upgrade it, it will become too easy. So with us not upgrading anything and keeping the power setting on quite a low amount, I think the races should be very entertaining in MotoGP. Now, I don't know if they're going to be as close and as tightly compacted as they have been in Superbike 22, but I am certainly going to try and keep it that way. But for now, getting back to the action as we go into turn 5 and now into turn 6 for the left hand side. I recorded this video after playing Superbike 22 for a while, and I felt a little bit different. I didn't really have the same confidence and not really the same amount of speed. I felt like I lost a little bit, but as this one progresses I'm going to get quicker and quicker as we always do. But I am getting that feeling back, and I think I'm beginning to actually now balance playing Ride 4, Superbike 22 and MotoGP 22 as well in that order. So I think we are going to have some really good battles towards the end of the season. Now, a few people have mentioned the heart rate monitor, and once again I'll pick it up as I did in the not Aragon. Aragon's next in the Red Bull Ring. I will be bringing it back for Aragon, so definitely stay tuned for that, because I know you like the heart rate monitor. I actually underrated and underestimated how much you guys would like the heart rate monitor. That is a legitimate reading or detection of my heart rate. That is not a mock draft, or it's not in the game. That's something I've done for myself just to try and make things a little bit interesting for you guys, so you guys can see how intense I get when racing the computer, when racing online. I get pretty much into it at all times, so I thought it was a nice inclusion so you can see the way DrAce handles pressure and stress during these races. Now, sometimes I do actually record the races and do the commentary at the same time. Majority of the time I do not, so apologies if I spoiled the mystery. But I do get that intense even on my own. The heart rate skyrockets, I'm thinking of commentary phrases and words to say, and just genuinely getting really into it. And that's what happens in every single race. And for some of the races like this one here in Misano, where we are already 14 seconds ahead of Bo Benschneider and Aaron Canet, Dixon in 4th, Vietti in 5th. We are just dominating. Look at the graphic on the left hand side of your screen. You can see the difference. They're just entering into Quercia, or at least coming out of Quercia now, as we are already on the back straight, going into Cavone, into the right hand side, keeping it nice and tight to the apex. Not as bumpy around Cavone as it is in Superbike 22. I think the Moto2 Triumph machines are certainly handling this track with ease compared to some of the bikes we've used in Superbike 22. Now, regarding the handling, physics, etc. in MotoGP and general use, I have moved over to full manual gears with MotoGP 22, and probably for majority of my videos for MotoGP 22 it has been with semi-automatic gears, so don't feel threatened or don't feel pressured to move over to fully manual. There's no problem and there's certainly no issue with the speed with semi-automatic. I got world records and other things with Ride 4 by using semi-automatic gears, so don't feel pressured or forced into using manual gears. But regarding this race, I guess probably will keep a bit of commentary to it because I still need to, but there's really not that much to commentate on. It's Aaron Canet second, Ben Schneider third, Jake Dixon looking for another podium. Misano could be the spot for the man on board the gas as Ben Schneider and Canet are doing battle for second and third place respectively. Barry Baltus in 5th position, what a great spot for him, but Ben Schneider's down and Ben Schneider is out of the San Marino GP. Ben Schneider's had a disaster from a terrific podium position, gives it up and gives the honours to Jake Dixon, but keep an eye out for Celestino Vietti up into 4th place now after the demise of Ben Schneider. Cam Beaubier, we've seen him fighting valiantly in the last race in the Red Bull Ring, but now he's up into 7th spot, so pretty good with Marcel Schrotter beating him for 6th place just temporarily. Mention to the Mark VDS Elf, I cannot say it, Elf Mark VDS Racing Team, apologies. They are now in 2nd place or 3rd place in the championship standings for the teams, and yet you've only got Sam Lowe as the representative there, but no sign of a single Red Bull KTM rider there right now. That's pretty big for the team championship, and it's also pretty big for the championship standings as well. Championship aspirations for the young Pedro Acosta and Augusto Fernandez are begging somewhat as the championship leader by over 100 points is dominating this race by less than, well, just barely. It's about to go to 20-second advantage. This could very well be a 25-second advantage win. That's my goal from now on. This penultimate lap and the next one to get at least 25 seconds ahead of the AI. With the fuel we've got left, I do need to drop it down to 1, possibly. I'm going to use 2 for as long as I can, and then if we do really need to, I'll drop it down to the first power setting. But Sam Lowe's has gone down. Sam Lowe's has crashed. It looks to be into Rio for turn 4, looking at the graphic in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, or possibly the change of direction going into turn 5 or 6. That's a disaster for Sam Lowe's. That's a disaster for the Elfmark VDS Racing Team. I don't see Tony Arbolino's name anywhere. Oh, and Marcel Schrotter's down now. The German out of it into Quercia. I can see one of the riders in the graphic who's in the kitty litter, and it must have been him. So Jake Dixon up into 2nd place now. Brilliant. And look how far ahead we are. That graphic really depicts the distance. The 25-second advantage victory is probably a little bit optimistic, with us dropping down to power setting 2 and now barely ahead on the fuel. I don't think power setting 3 is an option for the rest of this race, but if we can get anywhere close to 25 seconds, I'll be very, very happy with that. Quick mention there as well. Look at the left-hand side of your screen there, guys and gals. Lorenzo Dalla Porta up into 6th position. Where has that come from? The Italian thriving here on the home circuit. Home cooking, a bit of pasta for him has done him worlds of good last night. He is now fighting for the top 6. Terrific result for him if he can hang on. Please don't tell me that's a commentary curse, because that would be devastating. Lorenzo Dalla Porta was one of the most promising riders coming out of Moto 3 a couple of years ago, but sadly it just didn't materialise in Moto 2. It just didn't come to its fruition. So there he is in 6th place anyway, hopefully giving the real Lorenzo Dalla Porta a bit of confidence and a bit of a boost. Not like he's likely to see this video, but you never know. If you are, shout out to Lorenzo Dalla Porta, hit the subscribe button, pal. Well, Marcos Ramirez as well, a good spot for him up into 7th position. And Jorge Navarro, the teammate of Aaron Canet, who continues to do battle with the Brit, and never mind. Oh, the commentary curse! It sent them both packing. Dixon's gone, Aaron Canet's gone. It's now Celestino Vietti and Barry Baltus on the podium. Now in MotoGP 21, when I used to read out the grid positions, Barry Baltus was a featured name at the back of the grid. Now he's looking at a podium here in MotoGP 22. Stunning. Absolutely brilliant. Bo Benschneider's resurged for 8th spot, and now Lorenzo Dalla Porta's up into 4th place, but it is going to be victory for the man on your screens. Big wheelie. Well, we're trying to get a wheelie. Give me a wheelie before the line. It's not going to happen. So there you go then, guys. Victory for the number 47. So the end of that one, and whoa, what the hell happened there? Cramp wins from Vietti, and Marcos Ramirez somehow pinched 3rd spot. Wow. So looking at the championship standings after that dominating show, we now lead by 143 points. 169 clear from Pedro Acosta, and also tied is Sam Lowes in 4th place. Look at the team championship, and the MB Conveyors Speed Up Boscoscura chassis team lead by 49 points ahead of Red Bull KTM, and 79 clear from Mount VDS. So there you go then, guys. Thank you very much for watching the video. I do really hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments section down below. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.